Then I crush you. We already be looking for drama. If I try to get into it with us, then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the top, that can never be true. I'm finna selling, I'm telling you, trick, I'm finna steal them. Got me swinging. Bottles in the club, and my thug homies going for your skrilla. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city, If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. I ain't that rapper type of right, and I ain't that acting type of right. This off ain't in my script. I'm a player. You just a square. Once that enemy, the whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me. Don't pretend to be. See, I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the hood. My MO is ghetto and I don't even need for you boozy cats. I'm straight out the county of Dade. 305 MIA. You ever come south of the border? First most born, you're gonna get.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Tua. Short throw, caught by Pitts. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 62 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Nick Folk for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Chiefs nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up to first as he slides and hits the deck.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another
Mahomes going to throw.
Chiefs.
That's caught right side by Worthy. Down to the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point by Buck.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Throw left side. There's London. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's brought in downfield by London. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this touchdown Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 31 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a strong run there as they'll take this all the way down to the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Looking to pass. Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the draw, Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A give left side to Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
28 yards. And on Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Falcons. 20
Smith up the middle. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to 16.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Where is this play going? And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. but instead that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Play action, now it's Tua. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight.
We'll call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Walker now on 1st and 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ken Walker, 33 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Falcons 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Tua. Eluding the pressure right. Tua hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, here's Walker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So when your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. To throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This is 1st and 10. Now Tua. Dotson, he's got it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. Tua. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Falcons.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Tua to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Now Tua. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Tua. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Day.